Most players think tactics and formations win games, but pro players know something different. Movement wins matches, and that movement comes from individual instructions. If your striker never makes the right run, or if your defenders leave space behind, it's not your manager's fault. It's your setup. In this video, I'll show you the only individual instructions that actually matter, and how pro players use them to control every part of the game. Let's go. Let's start with Attack 1. This one decides how your main attacking player behaves. Many players leave it off, but the right setting can completely change your attack. Anchoring. Use this on your main striker. It keeps him high and stops him from dropping too deep. Perfect if you want constant pressure or quick counters. Watch here. My midfielder wins the ball, and my striker is already making the run behind the defense. I don't have to wait for him to come back up. That 1 second difference can be the goal. That's for anchoring. It keeps your striker high and ready to attack. Now, let's move to the next one, offensive. Offensive instruction makes your player move higher and join attacks more often. It's great for an AMF or CMF because they'll push up, combine with your forwards, and add more options around the box. But never use it on a DMF. That's dangerous. When a DMF has the offensive instruction, he leaves his position and pushes too high. That creates a big gap in front of your defenders, and it kills your defensive balance. The same goes for defenders. Giving them offensive instruction will make them step out too much, leaving open space behind. So keep it only for players whose main job is to support attacks, not to protect the backline. Defensive instruction makes your player focus on covering the defense instead of joining the attack. He stays ready to intercept, support the backline, and maintain balance when your team loses the ball. It's ideal for a DMF or a defensive CMF because they'll help protect the space in front of your defenders. This instruction doesn't make the player drop deep. It just limits his forward movement. Now, let's move to defense instructions. Here's where your defensive setup can really make a difference. Let's start with tight marking. When you assign this instruction to the opponent's main attacker, your defender will immediately stay close and pressure him the moment he gets the ball, limiting his space and cutting off his attacking options. But here's the downside. If you face a player who knows how to use quick 1-2, this can completely expose your backline. The defender following his mark will leave gaps that can be easily exploited. So use tight marking wisely. It's strong, but risky if your opponent plays fast combinations. Next, we have man marking. This one works almost like tight marking, but with more control. Instead of letting the game decide who marks the opponent, you personally assign which defender should stay on a specific attacker. It's perfect when you want your best defender to lock down the rival's key player. For example, I assign man marking to my center back on Holland. From the moment the match starts, my defender stays glued to him, following every movement, blocking his runs, and not letting him receive the ball comfortably. Even when Holland tries to drift wide or drop deep, my defender tracks him instantly, cutting off his passing options and forcing him to play backwards. This makes it extremely hard for the opponent to build attacks through their main striker. And honestly, man marking gives you more control than tight marking because you decide exactly who covers who. It's smarter, more direct, and way more reliable if you use it on the right player. Now, let's move to counter target. This instruction is designed for your key attackers, usually your CF or second striker. When it's active, the player with this role will stay higher up the pitch instead of tracking back. The goal is simple, to keep him ready for quick transitions. So when you recover the ball, he's already in position to start the counterattack. It works best when you want someone positioned high to start transitions immediately after winning the ball. Finally, we have deep line. This instruction tells your player to stay closer to the defense instead of pushing high up the pitch. It's available for almost every position except defenders. The goal is to make your midfield more compact and protect the space just in front of your backline. The player with this role focuses on covering the defense, blocking passing lanes, and maintaining balance. For example, if you play with 4 defenders and assign deep line to your DMF, he'll drop between them when you're defending, basically forming a back 5. It makes your defense stronger, but you'll have one less player supporting the attack. Alright, now that you know exactly what each instruction does, let's jump into the most effective ones to use, the setups that actually make a difference on the pitch. Here's an example of a really effective setup I personally use. In Attack 1, use anchoring on your main striker. This keeps him from dropping too deep and ensures you always have a target up front. In Attack 2, use anchoring again on your second forward if you play with two strikers, so they stay aligned and make those deadly runs behind the defense. In Defense 1, use deep line assigned to your DMF, especially if he's a defensive player like Kante. This adds an extra layer of protection and basically gives you a 5-man backline when you lose the ball. And finally, in Defense 2, use counter-target on your fastest striker. He'll stay high up the pitch during defensive phases, ready to start quick counterattacks as soon as you regain possession. That's one of the most balanced and effective instruction setups you can use right now. I hope you liked the video and learned something new today. Drop your formation in the comments, and I'll give you the best individual instructions for it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more tips.